Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
Report reaching us right now is that the Ooni of Ife is in tears, allegedly, as it is rumored and reported that Ooni of Ife is in tears as he, a king, that he cried tears as he seeks to divorce Ebony over what is going on. Now, if you have been following the trend, if you're somebody who is following the Ooni of Ife trend carefully, you will understand that there's been another report right now on social media where, some online streams started speculating that Ooni of Ife had had a contract with a woman that is called Oladoyin Fagbulu, okay? And that Ooni of Ife somewhat collected $180,000 from that woman and promised the woman marriage, okay? And then that marriage, the woman has been waiting for that marriage to happen the entire time up until now. The marriage has not happened. What happened was the woman is said to have made preparations, spent close to, according to what we are hearing, over 300,000 euro from what we are hearing, making preparation for this marriage. Only for this woman to get to Ile-Ife and found out that there was no marriage, nothing like that and everything. And so now they started dragging Ooni of Ife online that Ooni of Ife had promised the woman marriage, but he did not come through with that marriage to the said woman. This is what has been going on online. So when this information was brought out, everybody was shocked. Like, where is this coming from? Now the personal assistant on media, that's the Ooni of Ife personal assistant on media, had come out to say, look, this thing that is making the rounds on social media with this Oladoyin woman with the $180,000 that was paid so that this woman can get married to the Ooni of Ife has got absolutely nothing to do with the monarch. That the monarch has nothing to do with it. The monarch does not know anything about it and all of that. If you want to marry the monarch, come to the palace. Let us see your face. Come and put a proposal. Let everybody see that you want to marry a monarch. And don't go and stay online and be making arrangements. You are a Yoruba daughter and you know how it is to marry the Ooni of Ife. Why don't you come to the palace? The palace is open. People go there. Whatever information you want to get, you get from the palace. Why do you stay somewhere and pay people money because you want to marry the king? Is it supposed to be like that, or is that normal? Now, all of this thing has, been causing confusion so much in the palace. And the personal assistant on media said, no, this has got nothing to do with the Ooni of Ife, because Ooni of Ife, as you see, you might see a Facebook page that belongs to the Ooni of Ife or Instagram, or it's not Ooni of Ife that is running these things. Ooni of Ife does not have time to be running media. And besides, if you notice something about the palace, they do not respond to a lot of things. But this one, they had to respond because, of course, we do know that this can deal on the reputation of the Ooni of Ife. Now, with this thing that has been causing a whole lot of problems in the palace and all of that, as they are investigating, they found out that, however, Ebony, this is what is alleged or rumored or speculated, Ebony's hand is in it. Like, Ebony has got something to do with it through the auntie. Remember, I think it was on Monday that I came here. I told you people, I said, look, there is a wahala that is new in the palace, that they have gone to go and tell Olori Naomi that Ooni of Ife is preparing to marry a lady. And they said that the marriage is coming up very soon. And they said that this lady happens to be a princess from Oyo Tunji in New Carolina in America. That's a woman Ooni of Ife wants to marry. And they were using this to taunt Naomi up left and right, telling Naomi that, look, you sit back here and you think that you're something special. You're not something special. A new wife is coming to the palace. A new wife is going to meet you in the palace. That was how they started this whole thing. I gave you people this gist on Monday. Do you remember? Della, right? Do you remember? Yes. I gave you the gist because I got this information from a very reliable source that there was this drama with a new wife coming into the palace that Naomi got a hint of it. Even though Naomi was not worried, but she was not particularly happy that this issue was coming up. And they said Ooni of Ife had to run to go and meet with Naomi. And that was what prompted Ooni of Ife to explain the existence of that princess from Oyotunji that is a friend of the family that he has absolutely nothing to do with this princess, that they are just friends, and Ooni explained everything and Naomi heard, okay? Now, at that time, they didn't know that the issue would be so serious because when we heard the story, they said it was with this princess from Oyotunji. Now, the princess from Oyotunji that they said Oni wanted to marry. Now, they left that one and they went to go and say that it's Oladoyin for Fagbolo. I don't know if it's Fagbolo or Fagbolo. I don't know the name. That Oni wants to marry. As a matter of fact, the woman has spent $180,000 preparing for the marriage between herself and the Ooni of Ife. And the woman spent so much money for the connection to get married to the Ooni of Ife, to become wife to the Ooni of Ife, and blah, blah, blah. They did all of that. All of this, has been geared towards making Naomi unhappy. Now, you do know that Naomi and the Ooni of Ife, they are really in a good place right now. And that is what these Oloris do not want to see. That is this union they don't want to see. You know, I said something to you. I said, the Bible says that can two work together except they become one? No. Now, the fact that they kept quarreling, that is Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi, they kept quarreling. They never wanted to see each other. This was what these Oloris wanted. They were very happy that things were that way. But right now that things are different, they don't want it anymore. Now, as we are hearing what is happening, if this information is true, they say investigation has gone to show that Ebony's aunt is behind everything that is happening. Ebony aunt is the one who is fueling this speculation that she is doing this basically to get Olori Naomi upset, Olori Naomi angry, because she was the one who started with that princess from Oyotunji. She was the one who started it. Even though we have heard that Ebony has denied, Ebony has cried, Ebony says she has nothing to do with this. That even if her aunt had said that Oni wanted to marry a princess from Oyotunji, that that was her aunt who was doing that one, that has got nothing to do with her, that she did not sanction, she did not approve that it has nothing, that they can't hold her responsible for what her aunt did. But right now we are hearing that Kabiyesi is saying that they are in it together, trying to drag him to the mud, they don't care what they cost his reputation, all because they want to get to Queen Naomi. They can do anything, that he is no longer ready, that he wants a divorce. Finally, that is what they say Kabiyesi is saying, as it is alleged, rumored, and reported. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.